Oh. Okay. My Path project is about Martha Muir. I decided to make my Path project using her songs because she's my favorite composer. I am very inspired by her pieces because they are fun to play, melodic to listen to, and bring joy to my piano playing experience. My project will consist of 4 songs: Autumn Glow, Enchanted Waterfall, Faded Dreams, and Springtime in My Heart. The reason I chose these songs are because they are colorful or seasonal, peaceful, and calming to listen to. This project can help other students when they want to play a calming and peaceful but enjoyable piece. Martha Muir is an excellent choice for them. This project is special because I have been playing Martha Muir's pieces since I was 7 or 8, and whenever I play her songs, it really resembles her other pieces I played when I was younger, which brings back memories. I will be needing 1 to 2 weeks per song since I have been focusing on CM pieces, and need time to relearn the pieces. Approximately 4 to 8 weeks will be needed for me to complete this project. I will be starting on Thursday, October 22nd after my private lesson with Mr. Julian, and hopefully finishing in the end of November or beginning of December. If there are any suggestions or comments on this timeline, please feel free to make adjustments. I will be needing a recording studio to record my pieces, or I can record them at home if there are any difficulties, and I need access to send Martha Muir my videos. I can edit my own videos, but if you feel like I need an editor, I will send my videos so any edits can be made. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Okay, well, thanks for the colorful slideshow here, and colorful, good energy. We're gonna have some feedback here, so we'll start with Dr. Bell. He'll go first.
Did you close the window on the stamp? Close the windows? I think so. I'll go check. Hey, sorry. Yeah, so this sounds like a great project. I like your approach that this is like you're choosing Martha Muir because you have memories of, learning these pieces when you had started playing piano, and that you want to do this kind of as an homage. That's great. I think your timeline sounds good. 2 weeks per piece. I think you said you just you were having that timeline in mind because you wanted to have 2 weeks to sort of refresh these pieces. So I'm getting the impression that these are all pieces you've done before, and you just wanted some time to kind of polish them up and revisit them. So I think that the timeline sounds doable. And yeah, other than that seems like a great project to me. Is there a way that you might title it, I'm wondering, actually, so that you can frame it in that way? You were talking a lot about the memories of playing this music, and you wanted to revisit it because of that. So that's great. I'm wondering if you could come up with maybe like a theme or a title that kind of pursued that a little bit, so you can kind of package that message into a title or something where people would understand that quickly.
Okay.
Thanks, Dr. Bell. Cool. So Sophia, I think that's a really good suggestion. This is, I guess, going to be some kind of video playlist that you're going to put on YouTube, is my assumption. Is that how you plan on putting it onto the platform?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So if that's the case, you maybe want to name the project something. I'm not sure what he even gave you an idea. Homage to Martha, right? Or for Martha is an interesting, or maybe Miss Muir. I don't know how you want to address her. She is still alive. I think she's like 90 years old. So you might want to find that out. And not her age necessarily, but how to get in touch with her. We can talk about connecting with her. I'll see if I can help you with that. And then as far as the recording process, I noticed that you said you'll record it yourself through video. One thing to consider is how you plan on recording the audio. Is it just going to be through like your phone? If it is, are you going to have like an intro for the pieces? How are we going to structure each of those videos? Is there going to be anything else besides the videos? Is it going to just be straight? If you're sending this to her, maybe sending a message within each video could be interesting to her. Something to think about. Let's have Professor Fong talk for a little bit here.
Yeah, I really like that idea of getting in touch with Martha Muir. I have a personal story when I was high school, I was really interested in Shelby Foote. Shelby Foote is a Southern author, and he was still alive at the time. And I did a project on Shelby Foote, and then I got in touch with Shelby Foote, and I actually went up to Memphis to visit with him, and I did get to talk to him. And so you never know, right? You never know if you'll be able to meet one of your heroes, okay? And you know the chance of meeting your heroes is very rare, so pursue that. Yeah.
Great, thanks. And then maybe if Chris, you want to add anything else that you see missing from, or just highlighting what she did here?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I have anything to add that hasn't already been said, but I think definitely thinking about the medium a lot, like how are you going to record? Do you want to record, like what are you going to use to record, whether it's like using a mic or a phone, and then also just kind of how do you want to package it overall and put the entire project together and title it, all that stuff. And beyond that, the timeline sounded really good, but maybe adding in a little bit of like more structure, like I want to have this song done by this date and then this song done by this date, and maybe organizing it by like how you feel you'll be able to learn the pieces. So for example, maybe like taking the first song that you record like an easier piece and then giving yourself more time to learn like the more complicated or more technical pieces as well.
All right, great. So Sophia, for this, I would say you probably want to build out a Trello. We have all of the students who are doing Path projects building out their own personal Trello board and then linking us in. So link all of us in so we can see what you're up to. And if you have any specific questions, and if you need help on how to set that up, I can show you. But it would be helpful for us to see, okay, you're currently doing this piece, you're currently doing that piece. And then if you do need help, for example, say you get stuck with editing your videos or you get stuck with anything like that, that would be a good way to communicate to us that you need help on specific things. Because it sounds like you want to do the majority of the things on your own. I think that's good. I think that's a good strategy. Just if you do need help, it'll be very convenient for you just to say, hey, check the Trello board, and it'll automatically notify all of us. So you can put our specific names on that so that we know what's going on. Okay, but really nice project. Thank you for presenting to us today, and we'll look forward to hopefully getting you in touch with Miss Martha Mir. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, take care.